Hello again everybody and a very warm welcome back to the channel. Today we're having a little look at a new product which is coming fairly soon for Microsoft Flight Simulator, still in the beta testing phase, but quite an exciting one, and it's called AviMate. It's a flight sim co-pilot powered by
Pull your seatbelt tight and put your
Chat-GPT.
We're about to embark on a terrific aviation adventure. This new product for Microsoft Flight Simulator is still a fledgling in the nest, not quite ready to spread its wings. So buckle up, hold on to your aviator glasses, and ready for a peek into the future of flight simulation. Any particular area you'd like to explore in this beta version? Perhaps the Alps or the Grand Canyon?
Speak of the devil.
Let your imagination fly.
Make sure you hit like and subscribe while we dive into the features of this new product coming soon, and share your thoughts down in the comments section below. I'll put the link to the AviMate website down in the description for the video as well. It's avimate.io. And currently no pricing information, but there is a free version which will give you the opportunity to give it a go using a slightly older version of Chat-GPT, or a paid for version which will allow you much more access to its various features, but also use the very latest Chat-GPT technology as well, which is quite cool. So currently the way we've got this set out is for a little flight around Croatia. We're not actually getting it to track us at the moment, but it is set up really easy to do. You just set a keybind on your keyboard to use, and for me I've got the little kind of opposite, the backslash set up on the keyboard as a keybind that triggers the microphone that AviMate uses in order to track our flights, and it's running in the background. So I'm going to ask it a number of questions to put it through to the test, and with this Pro version that I've got, it's got a voice selection by 11 labs, so we can choose a variety of different voices potentially, and it also has environmental awareness as well, so it can find some nearby airfields, rivers, mountains, lakes. It can also locate VOR DMEs in the flight sim, all within a 100 nautical mile radius of our current position as we fly around in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's worth also noting that it is compatible with xplane 11 and xplane 12 as well, and it also has the ability to remember your previous flights. So because it uses AI, it learns and recalls previous journeys, and it can give us lots of detail about current weather information like the QNH, as well as giving us some aviation related trivia if we so wish. So we'll start with a couple of basic questions like where are we, and for that I'm going to trigger the microphone and ask it a question.
500.
What is our current location?
Greetings from the friendly skies. Your current location is close to the vicinity of Pula Airport, roughly 11 kilometers away to be more precise.
It is?
You could wave to the ground crew, but they might not see you from this altitude. Anything else you'd like to know?
How do I get to Pula Airport?
To get to Pula Airport, also known by its swanky and more technical name, ICAO code Lima Delta Papa Lima, LDPL. From your current location, you should head in the general direction of 315 degrees. Now remember, we don't want any lost pilot incidents, so keep a sharp eye on your compass.
Give me a fun fact about Pula, Croatia.
Pula. Prepare to be amazed, my dear aviator. Did you know that Pula, located on the Istrian Peninsula of Croatia, is home to one of the world's best preserved Roman amphitheaters? It's called the Pula Arena, and it's enormous, could seat about 20,000 spectators in its heyday. Now that's what I call a supersized bit of history. Can you imagine what the in-flight meal was like back then?
What's my nearest airfield in case I have to divert?
Your nearest airfield is the Pula Airport, ICAO code Lima Delta Papa Lima, LDPL.
We took off from an airstrip all the way over there.
Kilometers away, or a hop.
Wasn't sure if it was closer or not.
Hopefully you won't need to test out that theory.
Let's ask it for the current weather, shall we, folks? We're in live weather, live time, as we record this. What's the current aviation weather where I'm flying at the moment?
The current meter report for your location is as follows. LDPL 0410Z0906KT060V110999, FU116 1208 Q1025 no sig. That's a bit of a mouthful, so let's break it down. The wind is blowing at 6 knots from 90 degrees, varying between 60 and 120 degrees. Visibility is excellent, 10 kilometers or more. There are a few clouds at 1,600 feet, and the temperature is a comfortable 12 degrees Celsius with a dew point of 8 degrees Celsius. The QNH is 1025 HPA, that's pressure to you and me, and according to our trusted forecasters, there's no significant change expected in the weather. So smooth sailing ahead, well, flying actually, but you get the idea.
What runway options do I have at Pula? Little bit of a crosswind at the minute, can
Pula
feel.
Airport, ICO code Lima Delta, Papa Lima, LDPL, offers 2 runway options for your flying pleasure. Runway 0927 is the star of the show. It's an asphalt runway
There it
measuring
is.
2,184 meters in length. What it lacks in brevity, it certainly makes up for in strength. Its brother is runway 1836, also known as the grass runway. This one is a bit shorter at 700 meters, more suited for your naturalist pilots. Check your aviator watch, consider the wind direction and choose your stage.
So, it's quite an interesting product, isn't it? From what we can hear, very basic conversation that we've had from it, but we've got some aviation-related meteorological reports. We've got a bearing to Pula Airport, about 315 degrees, to bring us towards the airfield that we can see now just on our 10 o'clock. And it's given us various little bits of information, some facts, and all that sort of stuff. So actually quite an impressive co-pilot, and it's interesting that this is using Chat-GPT, and it's probably one of the first products in Microsoft Flight Sim, or even in any flight sim to be fair, that uses this kind of feature, which is quite neat, and it I'm sure will appeal to a lot of you guys watching as well. Now, one thing that I did kind of think of as I've been poodling about and using this is its ability to be applied in things like aviation or IFR flights and airliner flying. I'm not so sure I would use it when flying in an airliner, although it might be useful to get your ATIS information or your METAR, and so perhaps there is a use for it there. But those of you who really love a little bit of general aviation flying, like we're doing at the moment, just buzzing around in the Cub or the Cessna 152, whatever other aircraft it might be, then it's actually a really useful bit of kit to use. So I definitely recommend heading to the website and having a little look at the information that's on there, perhaps even joining their Discord server, and when it becomes available, it will be worth trying their free version to see what you all think as well. But I'm interested to hear your thoughts as we introduce this new product that's in testing and in development at the moment. And big thank you to Bart for sending it over to me to have a little look at as well and share my thoughts with you all on the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon in a live stream in the near future. But as always, take care and thanks for watching.